We're here today with Oklahoma Joe doing a white chicken chili recipe. It's a perfect excuse to make some chili. Hey, there you are.
Yeah, that's me. I just knew they put that up there because I've got a face made for radio.
Oh,
Is that
I don't
what
know
it is
about
there,
that. At least you're one of our pro guests, so we just rolled with it, and the ingredients are still here, so let's make some white chicken chili.
Yeah, this is a seasonal aspect, but man, it's so good. Everyone's used to red chili, but this has got, it's much more rich and it's more flavorful than red chili. And you start out, number one, you'll see how many ingredients go into this.
It takes a lot.
Very complex recipe. And it's kind of like making a gumbo. You got to make a roux first. So what I do, first of all, we smoke the chicken.
Okay.
And this is a combination of breast meat and thigh meat. So I want to have a little bit more moisture from that thigh meat.
Thigh gives it a little more flavor.
That's it. Then you take your big chili pot, and if you're going to make a gallon, which this recipe is for, typically you want to use at least an 8-quart pot. Give you plenty of room in there to work with that. Start by melting your butter, and then move it to the side. And then you're going to blend in your broth that's in that with hot water, and bring it to a simmer, just a low simmer. And when that's getting ready to go, that's when you mix cold water with cornstarch. You always do that because mixing cornstarch with hot water will make it just clump up on you. But it'll make a smear when you do it that way. Then you can slowly add in the cornstarch mixture into the broth itself. And then you're going to start adding the other ingredients. This one obviously has got salt and pepper. It's got garlic salt. It's got garlic powder, minced onions in it as well. It's got chopped onions. It's got celery you're going to be dicing up as well. Dicing up your jalapenos if you like it to be spicy. If you want just a little cooler, Anaheims or green chilies will work fine with that as well. Then you're going to want to really drain the northern beans. And these are great northerns. It's a white, firm bean from that point. All right, so well, you've got that all mixing in there. You put your flour in there. Now you're going to come in and continue to add the additional ingredients like the half and half, give it a real creamy texture to it itself there. Then, as you do that, add in the chicken to it at the very last and continue to cook that. And it's going to come to a consistency, as you can see, where it's really got some thickness to this. I mean, and there's a lot of chicken in that. So in a 1-gallon recipe, I'd be putting 2 pounds of chicken. So that's
you shred yours, or do you like
we pull it.
Chopped up? Okay.
Yep, we pull it. Yep, we sure do. And that way, if you don't want to smoke your own chicken, but you want to try this, come by and we sell smoked chicken by the pound all the day long.
You get half your work done by just coming and get some chicken.
Yep, or you can just come in and push the real easy button and get the chili already made for you.
So speaking of that, if people do want to come try this, it's seasonal.
Yeah, but we sell this in the store by the cup, by the pint, by the quart, and by the half-gallon, and it would shock you. We make typically between 5 and 10 gallons of this every day because so much of it is taken home to go. And it's that perfect wintertime meal for you.
It is great. You got to add a little cilantro on top to finish her off.
You know, a lot of people have this weird perception of cilantro. You and I have agreed that we think that it's excellent, you know. But if you don't like cilantro, just use chives in it instead of the cilantro. Or you could just go for the gusto and go with both of it.
Love it. Well, let's bring in my friends Stephen Nairns and Autumn Bracey in to get a little look at this dish.
Come and look at this thing.
It looks great.
It's a party here to end the show.
This is the way we're going to finish it, with a cup of chili.